In this video, I'm going to show you how to make spicy fusion beans. Basically, what I'm doing is pimping up some tinned baked beans. It really is a completely new taste full of caramelized garlic, spices and fresh coriander. So do not knock it until you have tried it. It really is delicious. Ingredients I am using are 2 tins of baked beans, 2 tablespoons of oil, 1 large onion finely sliced, 4 cloves of garlic crushed, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, some dried chilies or you can have some fresh ones, and a large handful of fresh coriander. And I've also added a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, which I haven't got in this picture, so it's like a large pinch of salt as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is heat up some oil in a pan. My pan is only small, about 18 centimeters. Once hot, add the garlic and let it brown. Keep stirring so it does not catch on the bottom. Once the garlic is browned, I'm going to add the onions. And give it a good stir. If it looks too dry, add more oil. Notice I am not just going to pour the oil in. I'm going to move the onions out of the way and gently pour the oil on the side of the pan so that it is hot by the time it gets to the onions. You might not have to do this, as I only put in 1 tablespoon of oil initially rather than the 2 tablespoons. A large pinch of salt to help break down the onions as well as bring out the flavour. About 1/4 teaspoon. I don't need to add too much as I will be adding the baked beans which are already seasoned. The onions look translucent. After about 3 minutes, add the spices. Give it a good stir. After the spices, put the lid on and turn down the flame to its lowest setting. After a minute or so, have a look to ensure it is not sticking to the pan. Once the raw smell of the spices is gone and you have a delicious spicy aroma, I'm going to go ahead and add the beans and mix it all in. Let it simmer gently for about 5 minutes. I am just having a taste with my teaspoon here to ensure I have correct seasoning. At this point, I might have wanted to add more salt or chilies, but this is tasting fine. So I'm going to stir in the chopped coriander and turn off the heat. And that is my spicy fusion beans complete. Make sure you enjoy it with the dim paruti on the other video. And believe me, when I say it is delicious, it really is delicious. It may not look all that fancy here, but once you eat it, you will certainly change your mind.